Good morning, it's Friday. Uh-oh, my camera's getting wobbly. How are you guys today? It's been a couple of days since I've actually seen your faces. Hope you guys are all doing really, really good, and you had a good week, and you're gonna have a good weekend, and got lots of fun things planned. I am currently headed to work, surprise. Sorry about that, we're on a bumpy road and my camera went whoop. I'm currently headed to work, and then we're gonna kick off the weekend. Okay, so the last couple of days I wanted to tell you guys, thank you for bearing with me. I've put up a few videos, like recipes and stuff like that. I have been essentially, so what happened was, just having a lot of like hip and pelvis pain, and I feel like okay, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm sore in the morning, but I tend to get better once I start moving. But then by the time I get home from work, I'm so like, I'm in pain, so I need to like sit down. And some days, it's better than others. I mean, it just depends. So the last couple of days, it's just been a lot, and so I've kind of had to come home and stay off my feet a little bit, which stinks. I hate it, but there's not a lot you can do, Oh, today's Friday, so my weeks turn on Friday. So today I'm 33 weeks pregnant. I cannot believe that. I mean, we are gonna have a baby right around the corner. It is coming up. My anxiety is like kicked into overdrive right now. I spent last night cruising Pinterest because there's just so many little things I want to get done around the house. I think I had mentioned it before, but like the nesting, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. The nesting like instinct is just kicked into overdrive right now. So I have a huge list of things in my brain that I want to start working on and get done like in the next couple of weeks. Just like setting up my bedroom, little ideas for things to keep, on hand in my dresser, and like for the baby, like a kit, like just all kinds of like stuff. So I'm gonna go put all of that on paper hopefully today and start getting into overdrive. I did order a few things on Amazon to kind of get that all started. It was stuff I already had in my head, but I really kind of finalized the plans. Oops, my battery died. I'm having one of those mornings today. Okay, so anyway, I finalized all those plans in my head. I'm gonna get it all on paper, start making lists. I did receive in the mail this week my hospital bag and the baby's hospital bag. The baby's is so cute. Oh my gosh, she's such a little fashionista already. I love it. So I'm getting everything together for that. I should have the videos up on what's at least in her bag this week. I'm gonna do separate videos on both of those because I don't know, I just felt like it was something that I could probably differentiate and separate between what I'm bringing for mommy and what I'm bringing for baby. And my bag is pretty small, so that's why I ordered her a separate bag, and it's also a diaper bag, so of course it'll come in handy later. But I love it so much. Oh my gosh. What else? Oh, I don't think I mentioned, Billy is done painting the furniture in the baby's bedroom, which is awesome. So excuse me. So I ordered like the knobs to put like nice little pink girly knobs on her wardrobe thingy, which is awesome because once that is done, he put the last coat of paint on it last night, as far as I know. I believe that's where he left off. So once the knobs come in, which should be tomorrow, Saturday, then I can get that done and I can start filling it with her stuff that we have for her. So that's a big thing because I kind of was waiting on that to get that aspect done. Also, I ordered some stuff to paint the fabric on the glider. Whoever it was that recommended that, thank you so much. I did go on Pinterest, and you're absolutely right. I had seen tutorials on how to paint fabric before, because as you guys know, I mentioned before, we got that glider for $40 secondhand. So I mean, they normally run like $150, $200, but the color is kind of like, it's neutral, but it's not, it's just, I wanted to make it prettier. So Billy's gonna paint the wood part of it for me, and then I'm gonna work on the fabric, which I'm doing this weekend. So whoever recommended that, thank you so much. I ordered the fabric medium, which I believe should be here tomorrow as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of little projects planned for this weekend, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So hopefully I'll get off work and feel good today and everything will be good. I gotta go grocery shopping. I got all kinds of stuff to do. And yeah, oh, by the way, somebody asked what I did for a living. So of course I don't want to go into like a whole bunch of detail about my employer and my career and stuff, but long story short, I'm a legal assistant. I don't work in a law firm though. I work in, you know, for a big company in their legal department. So yeah, that's what I do. I work for attorneys and big company, legal department, not in a law firm, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I hope you guys have an excellent Friday, and I will check in with you guys after work. Bye. Found this lady person on Pinterest who has the most organized freezer meal preparation sheets I've found so far. I'm gonna make sure and link her website and this specific meal prep list that I'm using tonight down below if you're looking for it. So basically what this is she has it organized in a way that, like, these right here, these are supposed to be printed on labels, but I just printed them out, and I will probably, like, I'll tape them or maybe staple them to the top of the bags that the foods go in. But we're making 10 meals. It was under $100 for all of the stuff we bought. I did have a couple of things on hand, but most of it I did purchase just now. They all go in Ziploc bags to go in the freezer. And the labels here have the name of the meal, like a picture of it, and then the full instructions, which is going to be awesome for after baby comes, because my husband can help, you know, put things together basically. So I mean, every direction is here, and it just tells him how long to put it in the Crock-Pot. You know, of course I anticipate doing this as well, but it just makes things a lot easier if I need him to give me a hand, you know, if I've got my hands full. So here's the next thing that comes with this packet. She's done 5 of these so far on her blog, and it tells you all of the supplies, the meat that you need, the bread. It gives you a full grocery list, so you can just take this to the store just like I did, and just kind of mark things off as you get them. And then it gives you, she also has a prep and prepare sheet. So basically it tells you the prep that you're going to need for all of these recipes. Then she gives you, you know, the prepare, all in order, completely organized. This is like a dream right here. I love it. So for this specific group of freezer meals that we're doing, all of the recipes are right here. And she tells you exactly what to do. So there's 5 recipes that make 2 meals a piece. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started on this. Alright, here's some of the things I picked up just so you guys can see. Some cheese, some turkey sausage. I have 1 pack of chicken breast fillets. This is for a recipe that did call for pork chops, but I don't eat pork, so I went ahead and just got chicken breast to substitute it. I think it'll be just fine. I've got 5 packs of boneless, skinless chicken thighs there, which is about 7.5 pounds roughly. 4 cans of beans, 2 chuck roasts here, some tomatoes and green chilies, some salsa verde, fajita seasoning, you know where we're going with this. Cream of mushroom soup, a bunch of chicken broth. There is a soup that's involved in this. Diced tomatoes, greens, and more green chilies, or that's salsa verde, that's green chilies. Then I have some produce over here. So we've got green peppers, onions, green onions, parsley, mushrooms, 1 lime, a whole thing of kale, and a bag of carrots. Okay, next I just cleared a shelf in my freezer, and now I have just this little container from the Dollar Tree, which is going to hold all the Ziploc bags. You know, just so they can all sit in one spot. There's waffles in there now, sorry about that. But just so they can sit in one spot, you know, we both know where they are, they're easy to access, and also because they're bags, that way they don't, just in case they leak or anything like that, at least that's in there. I'll probably put something in the bottom of the basket so that in case it leaks, it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, now we're starting our chopping prep. So the first thing on this list here, which she says, you know, after you do your bags, chop the smoked sausage and set aside. Billy's going to handle the meat chopping for me, so that's very nice of him. And then I'm going to work on the produce here. So chop onions, green onions, carrots, and green pepper set aside. So I've got some bowls hanging out here just ready to go. Got my onions ready to get started, and then I'm going to show you guys the next step. Okay, Okay, we got Billy hard at work here. He is prepping up our meats. He's got the chicken getting all diced up here, and he's trimming it so carefully because he's awesome. Thank you, baby. And then we're about halfway through the vegetables here. Well, almost. There's the sausage for the kale and white bean soup. This is the peppers for the fajitas, and this is the onions. This goes in, I think, 4 of the 5 recipes, if not all 5. And then the mushrooms I bought pre-sliced, so I don't have to slice those up. I'm just about to work on my carrots now. And then I'm going to move on to the rest of the vegetables, which is just the green onions, the parsley, and the kale. And then we'll start assembling everything. Okay, so the first meal has almost come together. So what I've got here is the Crock-Pot beef burritos. I just left the roasts whole because, again, this is going to go in the Crock-Pot, so it'll, you know, go on low all day, and then that'll shred up as it cooks. And then in this bowl here, I have about 30 ounces of like Rotel type tomatoes. I use the store brand, but it's the tomatoes and diced chilies. And then I have the equivalent of 1 onion diced and the equivalent of 2 packets of taco seasoning. So I'm going to split this. I mixed it all together. I'm going to split this in between the 2 bags here, and then those are done. Okay, now we're on to the next meal, which is the creamy mushroom chicken. It was originally pork chops, but we made it into chicken. So I've got chicken breasts down in the bottom of the bag here. And then in this bowl, it doesn't look very appetizing at the moment, but I have 2 cans of cream and mushroom. No, it doesn't. 2 cans of cream and mushroom soup, 2 cups of chicken broth, some garlic, paprika, salt, and pepper. And then I have the sliced button mushrooms and 1 onion diced. So I'm just going to divide this. And this is actually a lot of sauce. It's more than I thought. So I'm thinking for this, it might go over like pasta or something like that once it's cooked. But it smells good. It just doesn't look that fabulous at the moment. But I'm just going to divide this. Sure, baby. I'm just going to divide this in between the 2 bags here, and then those will be done. Okay, now we're moving on to the honey sesame chicken. So in this bowl, I have 2 bunches of scallions, the equivalent to 1 large green onion, about 6 cloves of garlic. I just used the crushed garlic from Trader Joe's. Half a cup of honey, half a cup of soy sauce, half a cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of olive oil, and then about a tablespoon each of red pepper flakes and cayenne pepper. This smells really, really good. I'm actually very excited for this one. But in this one, I just left the thighs whole, or Billy did for me. He just kind of trimmed them up and cleaned them up for me. So I'm just going to divide that mixture in between the 2 of these bags, and then that one's done. Okay, now we're moving on to our Crock-Pot chicken fajitas. So I have here in the Ziploc bags the chicken thighs that we diced up. I have the bell pepper that I sliced, some of the onion, and then in this bowl here is the marinade mixture, which is 1 jar of the salsa verde. This was supposed to be chopped green chilies. I grabbed the wrong can, but you know what? I just threw it in anyway. I'm sure it's going to taste just fine. So it's supposed to be chilies, but it's the green Mexican salsa. This is Fajita Seasoning. It called for 2 packets, so I grabbed the jar because it was a little cheaper, and I ended up using about 2/3 of it. And then a 1/4 cup of lime juice, so about the juice of 1 lime. So I'm just going to put the marinade in the bags with that, and then these are done, and just 1 more left. Okay, so the final recipe is the kale and white bean soup. I was kind of scared, I am still scared of this one because it's a soup and there's going to be a lot of liquid in it. So I put the bag inside of this just plastic pitcher, and it worked really well. It has a lot of ingredients in it as well. So as you can see, I have here tomatoes, beans, sausage, parsley, onions and carrots, and then kale, and then my seasonings, which it called for Italian seasoning, but I didn't have any, so I just threw in some basil and some oregano. And the other thing it calls for is half a cup of grated parm, and I do have that on hand, but I have so much in this bag already that I'm afraid to put anything else in it because I have to still put a whole bunch of chicken broth because it's a soup. So I think I'm going to leave it out, and I'll probably add it once, when we serve it, which won't make any difference at all. But I'm going to put the broth in here now and assemble this one. Then I've got 1 more to go, and then completely done. So wish me luck that I don't spill this everywhere. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Victory! Look at this. Okay, so there's one of the soups there standing upright, and there's the other one. And guys, I will say that this is one time in my life I am so glad I did not try to save a few pennies and get Dollar Tree Ziploc bags. Actually splurged on these. These are the real, true Ziploc bags, but they're very strong and, you know, they're holding up in there very well. So 10 meals down. I'm so excited. Yay, round 1 is over. Well, I am beat. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go edit this video and upload it for you guys. Don't forget, if you are looking for the links to these recipes that I used, I'm gonna link the lady's blog down below. She's amazing. Go check her out. This woman is more organized than I've seen. You know, it was the most organized kind of set of freezer meals I've seen. Super awesome, really pretty. You guys will like it. So I'm gonna link it down below. Don't forget to go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!